There's a lot of talk about wolves and dogs. Which one is better? Which one is smarter? But have you ever wondered what are the real differences between them? And are they really so different from each other? Stay with us till the end to find out. No. 1. Wolves live in packs. While some dogs can be socialized to live in packs, it's not their natural way of life. Wolves, on the other hand, are used to living with their pack, and it's essential to their survival. Wolves have very strong family bonds. They re at the top of the food chain in their ecosystem, and play an important role in keeping populations of herbivores under control. Wolves are bigger than most domestic dogs, although there are some giant dog breeds that are larger than wolves. 5. Wolves are solitary animals. They typically only come together to mate, or when there is a large enough food source to share. Wolves are mostly active during the night and spend their days alone. Wolves are crepuscular, meaning they are most active at dawn and dusk. They typically hunt during these times because their prey is most active then. Wolves are also crepuscular because they are trying to avoid other predators. Many predators are active during the day, so wolves are most active when there are less predators out looking for a meal. So while wolves may live in packs, they spend a lot of time alone. Dogs, on the other hand, are social animals who want to be around their pack, their human pack, that is. They typically don't spend much time alone and get very lonely if they are left to their own devices for too long. Wolves typically weigh between 60 and 175 pounds depending on the subspecies, while dogs can weigh anywhere from 4 to 100 pounds or more. Wolves are also typically taller at the shoulder than dogs, although again there are some exceptions. The largest wolf subspecies is the gray wolf, which can be found in North America, Europe, and Asia. Gray wolves typically weigh between 77 and 175 pounds in measure, between 23 and 32 inches at the shoulder. The smallest wolf subspecies is the red wolf, which is found in the southeastern United States. Red wolves typically weigh between 60 and 80 pounds and measure between 20 and 25 inches at the shoulder. Wolves typically hunt large ungulates such as deer and elk, but will also eat smaller animals such as rabbits and rodents. Wolves are also scavengers and will eat carcasses if the opportunity arises. These two animals are very similar, but there are some key differences that set them apart. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Dogs, on the other hand, are not apex predators. Most domestic dogs couldn't survive in the wild, and many of them would uneven know what to do if they were in the presence of a wild animal they needed to hunt down. Although there are some exceptions, such as the dingo, which is a wild dog that lives in Australia and has some traits of both domestic dogs and wolves, wolves are still considered to be more wild and untamed than dogs. They mate for life and often stay with their parents' pack until it's time to start their own pack. Packs usually consist of an alpha male and female and their offspring. Members of a wolf pack work together to hunt, raise pups, and defend their territory. They communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, including howls, barks, and growls. Wolves typically have large territories that they patrol and defend against other predators. 2. Wolves have an incredible sense of smell. A wolf's sense of smell is up to 100 times more acute than that of a human. This allows them to track prey over long distances and to avoid potential threats. Dogs also have a great sense of smell, but it's not as keen as that of a wolf. Some dog breeds, such as bloodhounds and beagles, have been bred for their sense of smell and are often used in tracking and hunting. However, even the best trained dog's nose isn't as powerful as that of a wolf. 3. Wolves are apex predators. As mentioned earlier, wolves are used to working together to hunt down prey. 4. Wolves are generally larger than dogs. And we hope you enjoyed learning all about the differences between wolves and dogs.